Okay, so the next one and the last one, at least for right now, has to do with just what's in the rest of the book. Um, there's some rhythm exercises, and those are useful for both classical and commercial playing. Um, you know, hopefully through other ensembles also, and through your theory classes, you'll get some counting methods and things that might make things a little bit clearer. But recognizing rhythms so that you don't have to count out everything is because you know what it looks like, and therefore you just play it. That's really essential, and that's why you need to do just on some of the patterns. You get used to the pattern, then when you see it, you go, "Oh, I know what that is." It's sort of like if you see the letters CAT, you don't have to go C cat. See a cat. That's that thing that's not a dog. You don't have to go through that process. You see the letter CAT, you know what it is, you have an image of what a cat is. It's sort of the same process in music. You see a rhythm pattern, and you go, well, I've played that before. I know how an eighth, quarter, eighth goes. And there it is. You don't have to count it out all the time once you know and you recognize the pattern. So there's some rhythm exercises like this in here. There's clef studies. Good news is this book that I've been getting some pages out of and cursing for the last few years because it was out of print. It's now back in print. Yay. So we can all benefit from that clef studies book. If you're unfamiliar with tenor, we'll start there. If you're sort of familiar with tenor, we'll go with that and then move into alto. So we need to be able to get through all three of the bass, tenor, and alto at the university level. The next thing you've got are just a couple of basic etudes, and then sort of a selection of a page or so out of what I like to refer to as just really common solos for upper high school, first couple of years of college. Have you played this? You haven't played this? Need to play this, or at least we need to study it. Because these are things that are just standard. It's like reading Shakespeare. You need to have read at least something that the guy did. These are just some basic pieces that every trombonist, whether classical or commercial, needs to have done, because they have a lot of things, a lot of musical elements that you'll find that are really useful in other pieces too. And you go, oh, I've played that by such and such. Well, that's just like this piece from... Yeah, and you start learning time periods and how that all relates. So we've got some basic good old literature in here, maybe just a page, enough to just get you a taste of, so that's what that solo is like. Okay, well, I need to order that one. And I highly recommend this new publication that's come out called The Book of Solos. What a great title. And it has all of these and more. It's got like 100 standard solos for trombone. And they're all in there. Piano parts you would have to get separately, but it's like $30 for all these solos. And if you order them individually, you'd end up spending a couple $100. So it's a really good deal, and it's got a whole lot of stuff in there that's just really standard. The next couple pages I've got, speaking of standards, are a couple of jazz standards for the commercial guys. We might not necessarily start with those. I've got some new things listed on the syllabus, sort of an order of tunes, and we're going to try to go with that, use a little bit different, more logical approach. After those in here, I've got a few of your standard orchestral excerpts, and then on the back, a thing about warming down. So that's all the goodies that are in the book. That's through all these videos. That's some just things that you might forget. I don't know why he put this in here. I don't know what he wants me to do. Here are the videos so you can go back and check things out and see how things are supposed to be done. So I'm going to be sending you all out links to these, which if you've gotten to this point, you've already gotten them. So I don't know why I'm putting it at the end. But I'll perhaps do more. Okay? So happy practicing. If you're lucky, maybe someday you'll be a world's okayest trombone player. This probably showed up backwards on videoing. It looks like this word, this break out. You know what it word? This is about. All right, Daisy, you want to say bye? Come here, baby. Say bye to the people. Crockett doesn't like trombone. He's in the other end of the house because he does not like it when you play above F above the staff. He doesn't like that at all. Okay. So say goodbye, Daisy. Bye. Yeah. All right.